This is the beginning of Part 4 for Chapter 5. Now let's look at the process of leadership succession and the availability of family talent. Mentoring in a family business means guiding and supporting the work and development of a new or less experienced organization member. Mentoring means helping to develop the talent within the family. It's important to give family members a chance to prove themselves. I can't stress enough the importance of allowing only qualified, competent family members to assume leadership roles in the firm because it increases the value of the firm for all who have an ownership interest in it. Outside management in some cases may be a necessity. Now let's look at stages in the process of succession. Stage 1 is the pre-business stage. This is when the child experiences going to the business with the parent and playing there. Stage 2 is the education and personal development stage. This is when the child is introduced to key people in the business, to the bankers you work with, accountants, and that sort of thing. Stage 3 is the proof of competence stage. This is when the child usually works part-time at the business, and they start to show what their skills are and if they have the education required to do the job. Stage 4 begins the formal start in the business. This stage begins when the son or daughter comes to work at the family business full-time. Stage 5 is the declaration of succession stage. This is when the son or daughter is named president or general manager of the company. There are conditions favoring successful leadership succession in a family firm. It has the best chance of long-term success if it's a sound, profitable business, if there are stable, healthy family relationships, if there's advanced planning for leadership succession, if there are positive family leadership and team-oriented management structures, if there's a presentation of career opportunities without pressure, and if there's open communication on family business issues. In some businesses, there are reluctant parents and ambitious children. When this occurs, the father or mother's orientation usually involves wanting to preserve the business and avoid excessive risk. They like to do what they know will work. They rely on past experience, and there's typically a respect for traditional methods of operation. The son's or daughter's orientation usually involves recognizing that today's world is different, that growth and expansion are important, that modern methods can help, and planning and analyzing are keys to success. When looking at transfer of ownership, careful planning is needed to preserve a sound business entity and assure equity among heirs. It's also needed to minimize taxes. When passing ownership of a family business to the next generation, parents have to ask the following questions. Who will inherit the family firm and when? Should each heir receive an equal share? Should ownership be transferred gradually or all at once? How are tax considerations to be handled? And finally, what should they do with other wealth and assets of the founding entrepreneur? This is the end of Chapter 5. Thanks so much for watching this presentation, and as always, I look forward to reading your work for this chapter.